What happens if you pour lava in water? What if you trap liquid nitrogen in a bottle? How do you make a smoke cannon, or a flamethrower, or secret spy glasses with home supplies? These are just a few of the insane science experiments you can do at home. This is a nitrogen rocket.
We're just gonna pour the liquid nitrogen into the Coke bottle. And once I cap this, the pressure is gonna start building.
Oh shoot!
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so tall.
I didn't know it was chill like that.
This is a whoosh bottle experiment, and you can easily do it at home. All you need is some big jugulars, rubbing alcohol, and a lighter. Pour in your alcohol. What we want to do is just swoosh it around until it fully coats a jug. And we can pour out the rest. The alcohol evaporates and mixes with the air inside, so now it's extremely flammable. Now that's a whoosh!
These are secret spy glasses, and it's really easy to make. Grab an old LCD screen and cut off the top polarizing layer. Then there will be left a nasty layer of glue that you need to scrape off. Now when you turn on the monitor, all you'll see is white. To reveal the image, simply place a polarizing layer over the screen. Now attach this polarizing layer to some frames, and you have secret spy glasses. This is a homemade flamethrower made with cinnamon powder. Cinnamon powder contains a lot of oil, making it water resistant.
That means if we dip our finger into the water, it should not get wet. Hey, that's still dry. But the high oil content in cinnamon powder also makes it super flammable. So we can actually make a flamethrower out of cinnamon powder. If we just pour some into the squeeze bottle here, that's gonna be our flamethrower. So if we just take a lighter and squeeze our cinnamon onto it, we should have a flamethrower. It's go time. Oh, yeah. You can splice DNA at home, and it's really easy to do. First, grab a big, blackened, girthy banana. I need to get this banana DNA so I can grow a new one because mine is too small. Put the bits into a Ziploc bag and beat your banana until it's smooth. We need to make the extraction liquid by mixing warm water, salt, and dish soap together. Now, pour your extraction liquid into the banana sack and let it sit for 10 minutes. Next, use a funnel and a coffee filter to filter out your creamy banana juice. Now we can add rubbing alcohol to separate out the DNA. You'll start to see 3 different layers. At the bottom is a banana, the middle is the alcohol, and the cloudy white stuff at the top is your DNA. Now you can pick this up, look at it, play with it. Now I can grow a real banana.
What happens if you pour nitrogen in water?
We have our liquid nitrogen here, negative 320 degrees. Anything it touches, it will instantly freeze. Oh, this is a broccoli. Oh, this is a bread. Yummy. We are now pouring the liquid nitrogen into the pool. This will create a massive smoke effect. Oh. The liquid nitrogen is sitting on top of the water. The water is actually considered hot to liquid nitrogen. So it's causing the liquid nitrogen to instantly boil and then turn into vapor. That looks so cool. This is a self-exploding balloon. To make it, all you need is Ziploc bag, baking soda, pure citric acid, and vinegar. In the bigger bag, add a 1-to-1 mix of baking soda and citric acid. Shake it up a little bit. In the smaller bag, add vinegar. And before you seal it up, add some air. Now place the smaller bag into the bigger bag. Now when I whack the smaller bag, the vinegar is gonna mix with the citric acid and baking soda, causing a huge chemical reaction. It's go time! Oh! Oh my gosh, that's gonna be insane. Oh, it busted.
This professor risked his life to prove a scientific theory. But what is it?
So I've recreated the experiment at home to test if it's real.
It's called the conservation of mechanical energy, meaning
if I let go and give it a push, the weight should come back further than where it started. Now that's pretty dangerous. But if I don't add an outside force like a push, then the kinetic energy should stay the same. It will come back but not have enough energy to go past the initial starting point. And I'm willing to bet my life on science. If this goes wrong, I'll probably end up with a few broken teeth. It's go time! Oh, science!
This is a magnetic foil ball, and it's really easy to make. Steal a large piece of aluminum from your mom's drawer. Then wave a magnet over dirt to get iron filings, which you will use to fill the center of the ball. Scrunch up your aluminum ball. Roll it up. Beat your ball hard until it's round and smooth, and use some sandpaper to smooth it out. Now you have a ball of steel. Let's see how magnetic it really is. You can use some regular magnets to guide it around.
Now let's try a super magnet. It's go down.
Now it moves around even faster, and you can play catch.
Got it!
How are these liquids floating on each other and not mixing? Let's recreate this experiment and find out.
At the bottom, we have maple syrup because I'm Canadian. In the middle, we'll have water. And at the top, we'll add oil.
No matter what, these liquids won't mix because they have different densities.
To show you the different densities, if we drop a nut, it will sink all the way to the bottom because it's heavier than oil, water, and syrup. But if we drop a grape, it will stay in the middle layer because it's less dense than syrup. And if we drop a bottle cap, it will float on top of the water. And lastly, if we drop a sponge, it will float right on top because it's the least dense. And after all that, we can see the difference in density between all the liquids and the objects.
This is a real-life laser beam. While it looks like something out of Star Wars, it's really easy to simulate.
So here's the setup. We have a 5 milliwatt laser. In front of it is a fan that we're able to control the speed of. And in order to see everything properly, we had to fog up the place with a fog machine. Believe it or not, this is not special effects. It's all done in camera, only because we have a perfect match between the shutter speed, the laser, and the fan speed. So now it looks like the laser beam is going through my hand. This chemical reaction looks like magic. There's no editing trick. It's purely a kinetic reaction. To make it at home, first pour 120 milliliters of water into a container. Crush your vitamin C into a fine powder. Then measure out 500 milligrams and mix it with your water. Once it's all mixed, add 12 milliliters of iodine. And you can instantly see the iodine color instantly disappear. We'll leave this aside and start mixing our second solution. Add 40 milliliters of boiling water and add 200 milligrams of cornstarch and mix it well. Now mix in another 100 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide. By now, you should be feeling like Walter White because both of our solutions are done. Now we just have to mix the two liquids back and forth, and then they should instantly change colors after a while. Whoa! This is a homemade lava lamp. All you need is baking soda, vinegar, vegetable oil, food coloring, a tall cup, and a flashlight. First, feed thick spoons of baking soda into the cup. This is what will power our lamp. Next step is to oil up and fill up the entire cup with oil. Now in a separate glass, mix vinegar with some food coloring. Once we pour in our vinegar, it should start to power the lava lamp. This works because the vinegar is reacting with baking soda, which is making the liquid bubble and circulate. Ooh, so cute. This is a homemade smoke cannon. Smoke rings look cool, but smoking is bad. So here's how to blow smoke rings safely. First, cut a water bottle near the top, since it's more solid than the squishy bottom. Next, cut off the top of a balloon. Stretch it out real good. So now you can easily wrap it around the bottle. To make smoke, put a few matches on a piece of foil and roll it up with a pencil. Fold the top of the foil and take the pencil out. So when you light the tip, smoke can only escape from one side. Our bottle is now filled with smoke. Tap the back to make smoke rings.
This is instant snow. To make it,
all you need is distilled water and sodium polyacrylate, which is found in diapers. This material can absorb 800 times its own weight in liquid. And when you add some water, it forms a snow-like structure. Now let's try on a bigger scale with more sodium polyacrylate. Oh my gosh! It's starting to look a lot like Christmas. I feel like Elsa.
it's time to experiment with something new.
We got Cook Unity. This is something new you gotta try. It's the first chef-to-you meal delivery service. They have over 70 chefs that cook all types of cuisines, from Italian to Indian. Each week, you can select from 7 different dietary filters, including vegan, paleo, and gluten-free. Meals are delivered fresh, never frozen. This is a medium steak. You usually don't get that in pre-prepared meals. And the menu rotates every week, so there's always something new to try. Subscriptions are super flexible. You can pause, skip weeks, or cancel anytime. Some meals I got this week are Mission-style chicken burrito by Jose Garces, adobo flank steak by Ainat Admoni, and the meatballs with Parmesan polenta by Lupo Lefebvre. The steak one's definitely my favorite. I love how fresh and tender the meat tastes. I love CookUnity because all the meals are made from whole food. And the meals are cheaper than if you order takeout. If you want to try a box for yourself, go to cookunity.com/halfago50 or click the link in the description and use halfago50 at checkout for 50% off your first order. I promise you it will be worth a try. What happens if you pour lava in water? Minecraft tells me it will make an unbreakable material called obsidian. So to test if that's true, we have to make some lava. First, heat up the furnace. Then we add the rocks and let it heat up until it turns bright orange and it will start melting. All right, our lava is melted. Now let's get it into the pool. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. Whoa! Let's dump the whole thing in. It's boiling and turning into steam instantly.
Now we just have to dive down there and retrieve our obsidian.
So we retrieved all of our rocks. The texture here is super interesting. You can basically break it apart just with your fingers. That means Minecraft is alive. If you want to watch more cool experiments, tap the screen right now and subscribe.